Hey YouTube, I wanted to give y'all a better update than I did the other day because I had Mr. Ethan. He was fixing to get a little cranky because he hadn't long woke up, and we had to do laundry. So anyhow, I am sorry I look such a hot mess, but it is 11:42 at night, and I wanted to do this video before I went to bed so y'all would have a video. I'm sorry it's dark in the background, but I am sitting outside enjoying the weather, the wonderful Florida weather. It's probably about 70 degrees outside right now, so it feels wonderful. To begin with, as I told y'all in the last video, he was born October 9th at 10:09 a.m. via C-section. I actually went in. My grandmother passed away on September the 30th, so my husband and I went back to South Carolina for her funeral. Then we got back on October the 5th, and I had a normal doctor's appointment with my surgeon for my C-section October the 6th. Well, I had went in for that doctor's appointment, and my blood pressure was extremely high. I don't exactly remember what it was. I think it was 150s over 60 something, but that was pretty high for my blood clotting condition that I had. I do have the right statistics on, not the right statistics, the right vitals on that video that when I was in the hospital, but if y'all hear something tapping in the background, it's raining. It's hitting my roof. So anyhow, I went in on October the 6th, and he admitted me for 24-hour observation, and we were going to do PHI labs and 24-hour urine, where my PHI labs came back normal, but my 24-hour urine came back with protein in it, which meant that I had a severe case of preeclampsia that had progressed over a week's time, because I actually went to the doctor on September 27th and everything was perfect. So between September 27th and October the 6th, I got extreme preeclampsia. So they told me, you are not leaving this hospital until we have a baby. So they scheduled my C-section for October the 9th because the surgeon was not in. But they did say that if we had to have an emergency one, we would. But I was able to hold out until the 9th of October, which made me exactly 38 weeks, which is what they were hoping for. So Ethan was born exactly 2 weeks before, exactly 2 weeks before his expected due date, and exactly a week and 2 days before the scheduled C-section that we had scheduled in advance. So his expected due date was October the 23rd, and then we scheduled the regular C-section for October 18th, but he ended up coming on October the 9th. So when he was born, everything was actually good. The night before he was born, on the 8th, a NICU nurse came in and was talking to us about his femur being broken, and about his chest wasn't measuring up to the 38-week mark like it was supposed to. They never said how low it was measuring, but they did say that it was like the 5th percentile. So they weren't, the way the nurse brought it out, she was bringing the worst out instead of the best case scenario. So that got me all upset. My husband was all upset. And basically she was saying, look, there's about, I think she said like an 80-something% chance that he would die. So that's not something you want to hear the night before you have a C-section. But he came out and he was doing awesome. He went to the regular newborn nursery to begin with because he was doing so well, but they did a CBC count, which is his platelet count, and they were at 10. So he had 10 platelets in his body, blood platelets in his body. And a normal healthy newborn is supposed to have anywhere from 150 to 300,000, and Ethan had 10, as in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not 10,000, but 10. So they rushed him to the NICU, and he had to have 2 blood transfusions that day, which was extremely scary whenever they told me that he had been to the NICU, because I kept asking, where's my baby, where's my baby? It doesn't take this long to clean him off. So because I had the spinal for my C-section, and then they switched it over to the epidural, which is crazy, but because I still had the epidural in at the time, I couldn't go to the NICU to see him, of course. So about 10 o'clock on Sunday night, which was the night he was born, I asked the nurse, I was like, how long do I have to have this epidural in? I was like, number one, it's killing my back. Something is killing my back. I was crying. I was in so much pain. And she said, well, since you have been on it for 12 hours, we can take you off, but we prefer to take you off at 24. I was like, no, let's take me off now so I can get the feeling back in my legs so I can go see my baby. So, she took the epidural out, and I finally got the feeling back enough to get out of bed and get in the wheelchair about 11:30, 12 o'clock on Monday. So the day, 11, 12, like over 24 hours. So I didn't see my son for over 24 hours besides pictures, which is terrible. I would not want anybody to do that, have to go through that. But I was able to go see him, and then Tuesday I started walking with the wheelchair. It was extremely painful, extremely. The C-section itself, the incision, it doesn't hurt. It's just the burning sensation. So my recommendation to anyone is make sure you take your medicine when you're supposed to, and B, walk with a pillow. They told me, well, they didn't tell me, my mother-in-law actually told me, who was a nurse, to put the pillow at my incision and hold it when I sneeze, when I cough, when I do anything. And I couldn't hardly talk. My incision hurt so bad from the burning. So I did start walking Tuesday. Wednesday it was getting a little bit better. And then Thursday, the 13th, I got released from the hospital. We were extremely scared because the hospital that I delivered at was an hour away from our house, from our hometown, or whatever. Not our hometown, but our town we live in. And gas right now here in Florida is crazy high. At the time, it was $3.48. And we drive an SUV. So, yeah, count that. But we did luck up. There was a Ronald McDonald House right there at the hospital. And we looked up and was able to get a room. So we stayed at the Ronald McDonald House from Thursday the 14th until Monday the 17th, when Ethan was released from the NICU. And that was the best day of my life. I was seriously, oh man, I was so relieved. It had been an extremely long 8 days with him being in the NICU. It was something I never want to have to go through again. But unfortunately, we have been told that if we conceive again, our next baby will have the same platelet problem because it actually came from me. But I am going to do that in a whole completely different video, and also do the information about his leg in the whole another video. This is just my labor and delivery story. So anyhow, we were able to come home on Monday, October the 17th. Then on Friday the 21st, we had to go get another blood draw. Oh, and when he was released from the hospital, his platelet count was at between 48 and 50,000, which isn't good, but it's in a safe range for him to be able to come home. So yeah, but on the 21st, he had another platelet count, and it had went up to 100,000, which was awesome. But he had to have another one done the beginning of November, and it had dropped down to 60,000. So he has another one he has to do December the 2nd. So please keep him in your thoughts and your prayers that his platelet counts rise again by themselves. But like I said, I will do a whole completely another video on what actually causes his platelet levels to drop. But I'm going to end this for now and probably go inside and upload this and do another video because it's raining and my porch roof actually leaks, so I don't want the rain to leak on the ceiling. So anyhow, lots and lots of love and baby dust to all still trying to conceive. Congratulations to all that have their BFPs and all that is close to delivering. I know Melissa, a baby for us, is expecting, and I am overjoyed beyond the moon for her. Who else is expecting? Somebody else is expecting that I watch, that I love to death. Melissa. And I know Brandy, the baby bound, is expecting too. Congratulations. I am mad. I just like completely had a blonde moment and can't remember who you are. It'll come to me in a minute. And I don't want to look. Oh man, are you serious? I cannot believe I forgot. Leanna! Leanna! How did I forget that? Crap! Yes, Leanna and baby Hazel. I should be shot in the foot for that, because I watch her videos all the time. So anyhow, yes, congratulations to Melissa and Brandy and Leanna. And for some reason I want to say there's somebody else, but I can't remember exactly who it is. I really need to stop having blonde moments. Seriously. But I do have a subscriber. I don't think she does videos. If she does videos, I'm not aware of it. But a subscriber of mine, Kimberly, she delivered her baby on the 17th, I believe. October the 17th. Anyhow, her and Ethan had the same original due date, October 23rd. So I was super excited for her when she had her baby as well. But I am going to end this video for now because it's getting super long and super boring and I'm just rambling on and on and on. So anyhow, until then, see y'all later. Love y'all.